rock and roll jukebox.
Just let me hear some of that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. Got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it.
And country girl. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone. And a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favorite devices.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Couple of weeks sort of intermittent attendance by us because of Easter and renovations in Mr. Tanodi Boris's house. We have had a few weeks here and there where we haven't been around, but we are back and we are back in the house and we are here with episode 108 of the Bandcamp Hour, and as usual we will have 8 new tracks for you, selected by myself, which the Boris and myself will be commenting on, giving you our opinions and feelings and thoughts and sharing a lot of information about those. Okay, you are listening to Bandcamp Hour episode 108. My name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Tanodi Boris. This show is brought to you by Spectrum on Air, XPTV and RetroReverbRecords. If you want to go and check it out on a different platform, you can either go to Mixcloud, go to Mixcloud Live, that's through Spectrum on Air. Go to XPTV Free, you can go through the Fire Stick, and look for XPTV Free, or you can go through Apple Apps and find XPTV, and we are there under number 3, or you can go to RetroReverbRecords and find us on YouTube Live. Right, let's quickly play the disclaimer before we say hello to the B-Dog. Ignore that, he's made
Hey people, a quick heads up before we dive into this episode of the Bandcamp Hour. This show is all about great music, independent artists, and a bit of banter and fun. We aim to keep things respectful, but humour is subjective and can be a grey area. Not everything is for everyone. If you're easily offended or not into cheeky commentary, no worries, feel free to skip the show. Otherwise, settle in and enjoy the Bandcamp Hour.
Hello, Boris.
Hello, Cole.
And how are you feeling today, Boris?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Ready,
it's okay.
Ready to give some feedback on these songs.
Good. And have you had your hair cut?
Here.
I can see. It's even shorter than usual.
Yeah, I don't have haircuts. I just put my head inside of the razor and that's it. That's in the blender.
cheap and quick. That's what you need to worry about. No hair products for Boris. He doesn't need any of that. He just scrapes it off. And you showed me some pictures yesterday of the cherry blossoms. They look beautiful, amazing. I really
Yeah. It's quite popular here in Germany. Anyway, here around where I live, and you can see them everywhere, and it's nice and pink, and it's really beautiful to see.
It was beautiful, yeah. I mean, they're famous in Japan, aren't they? But they're really nice.
Yeah.
And, as one of my favorite times of the year is actually spring. It's beautiful here. We've got all of the flowers coming up, and I like spring in Sicily because it's pretty hot. I mean, yesterday was like 27 degrees. Honestly, it was pretty warm, but it's not like, I know it sounds like 27 sounds really hot, but it's 27 but not unbearable. Like sometimes it can be 28, 29 here, and it's just like still and on top of you. But there's a nice breeze. It feels a little cool. It's still warm. We still went to the beach. We went in the water. It was like ice. Oh my god, it was freezing. But actually, it was nice because it was pretty warm, and you go into like really cool, refreshing water. Because sometimes you go into the sea here in the summer, and it's like swimming in soup, like warm soup.
Yeah.
It's too hot. So it's great. Anyway, it's been a while. Are your house renovations nearly finished?
No.
Oh, excellent. Good news.
No.
Good news. Yeah. So
No.
that means you're with the wife for doing the show. I assume she's like, you haven't finished. Why are you doing the show?
Yeah. No. I'm waiting for some parts that we ordered, and these should already be here, and of course they are not. Yeah, and yeah, it's on a pause right now.
What have you got left to do? What's the last few things?
Well, I ordered, so for the part of my living room where is my studio, I ordered acoustic panels that would match the color of some furniture that I already bought, because I really wanted those to for my studio because of acoustics. It's quite in the name, and LEDs all around it, so it looks really fancy and blah blah blah. And these acoustic panels are really expensive, so I found the cheaper ones that unfortunately you have to wait. You have
to wait. And you've also been able to find a little bit of time to make some of your own music, so that's good as well, isn't it? So you've got some stuff.
So on the bright side, silver line of everything is that I had time to make music, and I really enjoyed it finally again in my studio and doing stuff that I like the most. Yeah, it's always fun experience.
Yeah, good. So we will have some stuff coming out from you. We've got some. You're doing a remix of something you did with Cosmic Kiss. Cosmic Kiss
exactly.
has got an album.
Yeah.
We've got Vienna next week. We've got Prince Alucard this week, and other bits and bobs coming out as well. So that's good. So listen, my wife, she said to me that the cat needed to be chipped,
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I said, unfortunately, I've only got a 9-iron, but I think I can still make it over the fence. Do you know what a 9-iron is for golf?
Yeah.
And you use a 9-iron to chip.
Yeah.
All right. Bad start. Right.
Yeah. That is animal cruelty. No.
I wonder. I hope no. If any animal activists are listening, I don't have a cat, and if I did have a cat,
you would never.
Wouldn't use my golf club to chip it. just a joke. I'm not advocating this behaviour. Just to be very clear, in case we get any complaints. Okay, right. Okay, so should we listen to some music? How about
I would really love to listen to something.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
My
All right,
ears.
your ears are ready.
Yeah.
All right. So the first one we're going to listen to is something called from an album called Stranger Things Synthwave, and I'll get the artwork up. And I think it's called Hawkins Radio, the track that we're going to listen to. Just bear with me. Video effects. I don't like the way they've updated Zoom, and they've made it worse.
Yeah. Every time they update, I see a step backwards.
Yeah, I think with updates, like there is a little bit of humans like what they know how to do. There's an element, you know, like you get used to something, it works, you know, because maybe it's in bigger picture it's better than it was before, but for me for me who is used to the way it was before, it's a nightmare now. You have to learn again, and I don't like learn after 40. I just don't like to learn over and over again same things. Well, I like to like you said,
go forward.
Let's go silver lining. You know, learning is good for you. It keeps you flexible. But listen, I understand what you mean, because people like us who have to use a lot of technology for various different things, because of the radio label, because of production, because of promotion, because of media design, AI, more than I think most people tend to do. It is a bit frustrating that it's always changing, and you have to keep, you know, it's an investment in time to learn. But in this particular case, they've shrunk the view. So it's just more fiddly to get around, and it's not that I can't do it. I've just done it. I've got the artwork up. It's not a huge problem. I preferred the way it looked before. It was easier to find what you needed and easier and quicker to do. And now it's a bit stupid. Anyway, it's doable, and I've done it. So here we go. This is the artwork from Stranger Things, and I shall. Well, I'll let you describe it. How about
that? Yeah. Dear listeners, have you watched Stranger Things? If you have watched Stranger Things, it's same logo, same everything, but instead of the things, says synths. That's it. And there's some there is like Christmas lights hanging on it.
Yes. Right, I was going to say that. Yeah, so it says Stranger Things in the Stranger Things logo with Christmas lights hanging on. And you know, obviously, I think we've got tracks called Midnight at Starcourt, Escape from the Lab, Hawkins Radio, Upside Down, Reflections, Telekinetic, Pulse, Vector's Clockwork, blah blah blah. You know.
It's heavily influenced with Stranger Things, yeah.
That's the truth. There you go. Did you enjoy the ending of Stranger Things?
Not in particular, to be honest.
No.
I really love the show. So the last season, first part of the last season is okay. The second part of the last season was just like wrapping everything up fast as possible to end the show, and it wasn't to my taste. No, it was a bit. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna say something though. Like, I think endings are always difficult. Like in a book or even in a film, they're usually kind of like the worst bit. I think that I think it's quite rare that there's like a really good ending, but I did think that one was particularly
bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. All right, okay. First track of the day is a track called Hawkins Radio from Stranger Things Synthwave by Sonic Spectre, and I'll spell that for you. That's SONICSPECTER. Right, here we go. Oh, big shout going out to, just before we play it, big shout going out to tuning in on Mixcloud as always. Anyone over there on RetroReverbRecords YouTube channel, and if you are on XPTV3. I don't have a Fire Stick and I don't have Apple, so I don't know if you're there or you're not. But if you are, hello. And I hope to be able to find a way to interact with you guys at some point. But if you're there, we appreciate you as well. Okay, here we go. Boris, first track of the day. We are back on the old system for today because I didn't manage to speak to Mick in time, although I did try. But I said to him, we'll go back to the old system today just because I know it works and I don't want to mess around with the new system while it's not 100%. But of course the old system has that little lag that keeps biting me on, little laggy delay that keeps biting me on the bottom, shall we say. Okay, so that was Hawkins Radio by Sonic Spectre, released at the end of last year, I think, or early this year, I can't remember, it doesn't matter. From Stranger Things and Stranger Things Synthwave album. So I will kick off. Listen, I know what we're both going to say, but let's start with some of the good things, right? Listen, did that sound like really synthwavy? Yeah. Did it have a nice Stranger Things vibe? I think so. If you just enjoy listening to synthwave, would you enjoy that? Probably nice saws, nice drums. There was quite a polished production feel to it. We know why, I think, in a minute, but let's just say for a second that it sounded crisp, it sounded clear, it sounded well balanced. It was reasonably enjoyable if you take away the connoisseur in you, like the one who thinks about all of the other things that we know that we're going to talk about. If you just put your head in, listening to the song, was it okay? Did it have the right sounds? Did it have the right feel to it? Was it nostalgic? Then yes, it did quite well. I'll pass over to you now for the obvious, we'll call it elephant in the room. Yeah. So, to the what's his name? Sonic Spectrum. Sonic Spectre.
Yeah, Sonic Spectre. So if you want to use this video for your reference, then cut here.
So I'm always the nice one, and Boris is always the slightly.
I would say I'm the honest one. No, this came out wrong. It's like you are lying and I'm telling the truth. No, not like that. I'm just. I think. My bad.
I know.
My bad.
No. I don't mean it defensively. I mean, listen. I mean, as in, I keep it balanced because you say the real thing, and I just make sure that we just keep it, so that we're not just going straight into someone, because I could also say what you're about to say because I agree with you, so I know what you're about to say.
Yeah. In short, you were also right. Everything you said is true because it's an AI. Of course, it sounds nice and balanced and everything. It was spat out from a machine.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We suspect. Let's just
no. There is no alleged here in this. So I'm 100% sure it was spat out from machine. And yeah.
I'm still gonna say alleged for legal reasons.
Yeah, and so here comes my personal opinion in everything. Yes, hybrid AI is going to be a future of music making, like from 80-90% of the people. That's the harsh truth. We have to learn how to live with it. We will have to learn how to filter it out, garbage from good music, and it's going to come. So little by little. What I have to say here is, if you are using AI to enhance your sound, your music, and everything, it has to sound like incredibly good. I have to be swoop away from my feet when I listen to something and say, whoa, this is really amazing. And then wasn't possible, and I would say, yeah, that is a good use of AI. Or if you use AI as a replacement for the stock sounds that you normally pay on a, I don't know, Looperman or Splice, or I don't know, because you would use anyway something you never made. Is that something that there is a guy who only sits down and makes like loops day and night? I don't find that art anyway too, and either is that guy or is a computer doesn't make huge difference in my opinion. But this one solo was done by a computer 100%. So because I also listen, I love Suno, I love AI and how it makes music. It's amazing, it's awesome, but it's not something I would release. Never. I would be very careful doing it because there is so many layers in making music through AI, and doing it ethically is still not clear. What exactly is ethical use of AI? It's not clear. And before it's clear, don't do it. If you don't want to be burned by the public and listeners.
Yeah, I think you're going to have you're going to get two kinds of groups of people: those who sort of
purists, yeah,
or people who grow up with it and don't really understand that there was a difference. A bit like with social media, those who grew up without it and then had it, and those who've always grown up with it, and those who've always grown up with it view it differently from those who didn't have it to those who did. And you sent me an interesting article the other day about the amount of AI that's being released. So now with the invention of AI, they're like every 2 weeks they're released. What was it? The stats they're releasing
like
the whole amount of music on Spotify every 2 weeks. So
exactly
2 weeks. Yeah.
Exactly. So there were some stats about Suno is releasing 7 million songs per day.
7 million. Wow.
7 million songs per day. So not everything is going out, of course, but it's spitting out 7 million songs a day. So it's crazy amount of everything, and it's to be honest, it's crazy amount of garbage that is going to overflow everything.
Yeah. So I think if I come from a slightly different point, so imagine the amount of work that goes into Boris and I choosing 8 songs a week.
Yeah.
8 songs a week. It's quite a lot of work, and we have to sort of negotiate with our partners to be able to do this show, and I have to dedicate an amount of time to listen to it. There's 7 million songs coming out a week, and I just want everyone just to think about that. How is any artist, good, bad, or ever, meant to just compete against that wave of sound that is coming out, that is available? And I rather than just talk about music, I want to talk about automation. I want to talk about automation in our lives, which is basically what AI is. It's a form of automation. It does things super quickly. Whenever you automate a process, and it speeds things up, it does. And if it's programmed exactly correctly, it speeds things up and it makes things easier for everyone. That's true. But what happens with automation, not just in music, in all areas of life, is everything becomes depersonalized. Right? There is no real person there dealing with what's going on or happening. And yes, people make mistakes. Yes, it's slower. Yes, sometimes it's not as good.
But it has character, whatever.
But do we want to live in a world which we are going to be in very soon, where every single song sounds the same? And I'm not saying that song sounds the same as every other song in the world. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the exactly.
Also, my my tantrum before, it wasn't against this guy in particular. It was in general.
He's not doing anything. He's not. Sorry, it's my phone. He's not doing anything that 7 million other people
others.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It wasn't attack on him. It was a piece of my thought about concern about what is going to be art in next few years. Yeah,
listen, I think you made a really good point as well, because listen, I actually don't think that all AI music is bad as well. Now sometimes it's I have like a moral crisis sometimes when I'm listening to music, where I've got a selection of, I know 5 tracks that are man-made and I'm not sure they're human-made, and then I've got 3 or 4 that are AI. And sometimes I do like the AI a lot, and I think to myself, that suits the show, I like the sound, and I'm sitting there going, do I choose it because I prefer the AI one, or do I choose the one that I know is human just because it's human? And I'm sitting there, and it can be quite difficult. 9 times out of 10, don't get me wrong, human is better, but there are some good AI music. There is some good AI music out there, so it's not just oh, let's all just complain about AI because it's really easy to do.
Yeah. And what market really need is a filter. Is a filter that will show you in instant if something is AI made or human made. So it really needs that. So either will all AI made music had some noise in the background or something that we normally can't hear but can be recognized by the filter, or similar stuff. And
do you know why that won't happen? Do you know why that won't happen? Because I mean, there will be tools out there that people can utilize and use. I'm not saying that won't happen, but it won't.
Yeah, but you would need to make an effort to prove if something is AI or not, and there will be, for the consumer, it would be just nothing, no filter. It's just wrong.
Yeah, but the reason it won't happen is because. So anything where money's generated and is independent and is a company, it just comes down to the people who run the company and their own principles. For example, on Groover, where I take most of my selections for this show, the artists now have the opportunity to say AI influence, and it just comes up AI made, right? I think they should, to be honest, I think if Groover are listening in, they should improve that. So it doesn't just say AI made. I think it should have options of how AI was used. So they can say AI, I don't know, AI drums or something like that, or only AI vocals. So there's a little drop down list of that they can choose, like how much AI was involved. But many of them don't choose that option because they think if they put AI, they're not going to get selected. But every single track I listen to has to go through. I personally put it through an AI checker.
Yeah.
So it's never not going to go through AI. So it's going to get flagged one way or another. And to be honest, it's very rare that you can't hear it anyway.
It's very rare. Exactly. Yeah.
So appeal to people. Just be honest.
Yeah, but I'm huge fan of honesty in general. So if you are ready to be honest about it, then I'm ready to think about it. Other way around, it's just automatic decline because it's not okay. It's not okay. You're selling me something and it's not what you're selling. Yeah, it's a hidden lie, and it just.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I mean, I remember this conversation 3 or 4 years ago, but we'll have to see. I mean, the problem is that, as I said before, that when people grow up with it and that's all they've grown up with, they can't hear the difference, and like you can't
like you don't know if something is good or bad if you don't know how to do it. It's like, you know, most people who listen to music are not musicians. So, and I sometimes say this to people, they're not going to hear that little tweak on your drums or something, you know, that you've made. They just hear the sound of the music. But unfortunately, if you're not a musician and you grow up and most of the music that you hear is AI from young, you would never be able to tell the difference. You'll just think that's how music sounds. And that's where the real danger lies. Because as our generations get older and that fades out, there'll be less and less people who notice. So we'll see.
Yeah, and also VHS Patriot had said on YouTube that, for example, and I agree with him. He was searching for dark synth music on YouTube. It's actually really hard to find real music. It's getting overflown, really. And I had a similar situation because I make experiences in Roblox with my son together, and we wanted to put some music inside to have for our experience. And I was searching for some dancing music. He wanted to have some dancing music, and you see just AI, no real music. And it's so hard to find something human-made today because of sheer numbers of AI music that is overflowing today, that I feel threatened, to be honest, a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at VHS Patriot, I think it is, or Patriot. I really hope it's not, but I hope you're right and we learn to filter it. It's generally depressing when I search dark synth on YouTube and actually difficult to find real music. To me, it's a genuine scam. If you're selling music as your own and it's made by AI, then you're scamming people. That's what he had to say. Thank you for your comments. We appreciate those. Listen, and again, look, I don't disagree with what you said, and I don't disagree. It's frustrating as well. For people, but we have to kind of
live with it. Yes.
I think eventually, maybe like with social, I'm hoping that eventually with social media as well, the government can come in and do some kind of proper regulation of it, so like you said, that we do know what's going on. And I think really the government are the only ones who can, because if it's businesses, like I said, if they'll be profit driven, and then you're just depending on each company to have like a good moral structure that they want to follow. But if it's a government initiated thing, then really, and I'm not saying governments are perfect, they're certainly not, but the idea is that it should be for the benefit of the people, at least anyway, in principle. So let's hope that works. Right, okay. Let's move on. So next one is a track called Half-Life. Oh, sorry, not Half-Life. Half-Light. So HALF.
Half-Light.
Yes, LIGHT. And this is by Elliot, which is spelled ELLYOTT, who is from America and describes himself as pop in sound. If I close the window, do you want to describe what you can see, Boris?
Sure. So the picture is AI made. That's quite obvious.
Let's move away from
that. It's a dark hallway, and there is a girl lying on the left side, sitting, on the left side, really sad. And there is a guy leaving, I believe, but you can't really tell if he's leaving or coming through the end of the hallway, where it's kind of light. So there's a bit and light in the end of the tunnel. Metaphor here in the picture as well. It's all quite dark and monochrome, except of the light in the middle, which is quite orange and very warm. Very marked. Warm, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It could be walking or coming. He could either be coming to save her or walking away, and he's her hope and he's leaving, or she's in the dark place and he's hope and he is coming to save her. Right, Half-Light is an electronic synthpop track with a driving rhythm, subtle hip-hop influences, a dancey bass line and a sorry catchy hook. It tells the story, here we go, it tells the story of two people moving in opposite directions, he's leaving, with one unable to fully commit to the relationship, Honest and atmospheric, it blends emotional depth with modern cinematic pulse. There we go. Oh, we weren't too far off, were we? That was not too bad. All right. Okay, let's listen to Half Light by Elliot. Here we go.
You move like smoke through a quiet storm. Heart on ice, trying to stay warm. You said nothing matters, it's all the same. I pray that you escape that fate, that pain in by your bed. No woman there, she stares through walls like she's not there. Same side pose, you're always in, afraid of what the light might mend. You fade to gray, I'm chasing the dawn, caught in half light. You're already gone. I lost my way just to watch you fall. What am I doing here at all? Never shared life that never saw. Then what am I doing here at all? You hide your pain behind control. You guard your mind, but not your soul. You couldn't value me, though I tried. You missed your blessing passing by. You want proof, I want my faith. You call it logic, I call it grace. And I can't reach behind your walls. So tell me, what am I doing here at all? You fade to gray, I'm chasing the dawn, caught in half light. You're already gone. I lost my way just to watch you fall. What am I doing here at all? If to you we were never one, then what am I doing here at all? You wish I was still lying beside you Saturday morning when the light breaks through. Your dissatisfaction drowning the room with a weighted blanket masking your gloom. If you ever feel that spark again, don't think of me, just let it end. By the time you see what you lost, I'll be unreachable.
Yes, we are back in the house. My name is Cybertronics. I am here with Tenori Boris, and we are the co-owners of RetroReverbRecords and the co-hosts of the Bandcamp Hour. This is episode 108. Big shout goes out to everyone tuning in on YouTube, Mixcloud, and XPTV3. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. We hope you're enjoying the show and the music. I just realised, Boris, that we didn't give the first track, Hawkins Radio, a rating. I'm just going to quickly give it. I'm just going to go 2.5.
1.5.
1.5, right, okay. Now, let's get into this one. So now when I first heard that, I had some inklings, some suspicions about what we just spoke about. I checked it, came back human made. So I don't know if you agree or not, but that's it passed the test. As we know, they're not perfect.
These are not perfect, these tools, but so in short, I could hear many parts that I'm quite sure they are human made. First of all, you can see it in the quality of the sound. It's always a bit cut down, or so to say, the AI is really high on a high end. So you can always hear some interesting sounds in AI music, which I could not hear here. And also there are some imperfections in the vocal that I heard here and there.
Those vocals, though,
were amazing. Amazing vocals.
Really good. He gave me not the sound of his voice, but he created something in me a little bit like Joey, the very emotional singer. I enjoyed it. Very good.
Yeah. That's a A+ vocal there. There's no question about it. And in terms of the quality of his voice, he can be a star. It's simple as that. Yeah, but the song itself had its holes, so to say, which are really easy to fall into. It's when you do music, it's really hard to find a sweet spot where every hit, what every hit has. And in like 99.9% of the times, this sweet spot is takes a team of people to find it and to keep it steady through the song. So it would, because listen, it was kind of a breakbeat song. Everything was in its place. The music was good. Vocals were amazing. Mix and master was really good also. So there is no complaints there. Really nothing. It had a really interesting break with the piano, with the real piano that came inside. So it was cut. So this electronic everything was cut with a nice acoustic piano in the middle of the song. So all the ingredients are there, but why is song not like extremely popular? So there's something missing inside, and what exactly is from person to person. So I can't even give a concrete advice to the guy or to the guys. I don't know, it's a band or a
it's a guy.
single.
It's a guy.
It's
called Elliot.
Yeah. It's really hard to give a concrete advice. Myself, I'm struggling to find that also as a producer. I know when I make a song, it's I do my best to make it sound really high in quality, but in the end nothing happens, and I come over and over disappointed in myself. Yeah, why it's not happening? And I have one song that did hit the nerve of many, and that's even greater pain for me to repeat the success from the song before, and that's why I'm not eligible to give that advice to anyone else. But definitely this song doesn't have that. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. It's an amazing song. It's a really good song, but it's just not wow.
Okay, right. I don't agree with you, but I'm going to explain why. So first of all, I quickly while you were speaking, so I did most of what I agree. Most of what you said, I agree with you. Like in terms of how you broke down the song and the elements and the good parts and all of that, I agree. I don't have anything there. So I quickly just checked it. It's definitely human made. So the vocals are 99% almost human. The other parts, the sort of instrumentation,
a bit auto-tuned probably.
Maybe, yeah. But it's definitely human. So we'll put that one straight to bed. It's a human-made track. I think that's a hit, personally. I think it's. I do know what you mean. Maybe in terms of a vocal hook, there is a vocal hook in there. It's not super strong, and maybe it's not quite catchy enough to hit everybody, like you said. But for me, that is an extremely emotive, interesting, vocally dynamic, a great bit of piano, like you said, really well produced. It did enough for me that I would want to listen to that track again. In fact, I could put that back on now quite happily and listen to it again. Because I really, really enjoyed it. Maybe what we're talking about here is you get there's like almost like a percentage. There's like the top 10%, which are really, really good tracks. And then there's only like the top 5 that ones for some reason or other make it. And even the ones that make it, very often they make it now because they hit an algorithm on TikTok. Let's just imagine we weren't in that world and that song came out on the radio and was played every day, all day on most radio stations.
Oh, I would, yeah. I would have it in my ears. Yeah, definitely.
Would be a hit for me. So I think it's a really, really, really accomplished piece of music. I really, really enjoyed it, Elliot. Thank you for the submission. And I'm going to give it a rating, and I'm going to go very high. I'm going to give it a 4.75. I thought it was fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to go 4.5 because it is fantastic.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. I'm not sorry. I know when I said I disagree. You're saying there's like this little pinch, there's something that's not quite there.
Magic. It's magic.
Yeah.
That last bit. It does. I really don't think that have to do with anything that can be said in words.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean, and I don't. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that opinion. I think that sometimes that magic dust or the little thing that creates the final real emotion can be different. Also, can be different for different people. Some people love certain songs.
Also that last little bit, the dust can be a good promo as well. It doesn't have to do anything with music. If you create a hype around it, that it can be also a hit from today till tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. I was just going to say something, and I've completely forgotten what it is. I'm getting messages about the football coming in. Dear. Right. Okay. Oh, I do have a joke. It's about door handles, but I usually don't open with it.
What do you use then?
No, open the show. In fact, I should have said that as the first joke of the show. Sorry, that was stupid. Right. Okay, right. Anyway, listen, great track. We both did like it a lot.
Yeah.
Which is Half Light by Elliot. Elliot is a ELLYOTT. Please go and check him out, follow him. And for any tracks that you like on the show, don't forget, if you can afford to, in this world, honestly,
support the artist.
Support the artist. Go and buy the track from Bandcamp or somewhere else, or Apple Music, or wherever it is you want. If you can't do that, if you can't afford it, it's not in your budget, try and add them to your playlist.
Like, follow. Listen to it. Once a week.
Let's not forget. There's real people out there trying to do real things, and we need to show them some love. Right. Next, what am I looking for? Well, it's coming up to the hour, so I think we'll change tack and we'll go for the Retro Reverb record release for this week.
Okie dokie.
Actually,
about
Boris,
that?
I've got a question for you. What track did you use in the promo
What promo?
for Soul Stealer by Prince Alex?
Malphas.
I used that track. Oh no, I've already played that. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that track. You can play it again.
I'm gonna just choose another one because it's a good track. It's a good track, but I want to play something different from the album just because I played it before.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Here we go. As always, a delightfully upbeat image for you all to look at.
All the rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah, all the rainbows. So as you can see, it's a black and purple image. It's kind of like it looks like a vinyl to me, a vinyl cover. Along the side, we've got some kind of Asian type of writing. It looks Japanese, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And then in the main sort of square box in the middle of the image, there is like a face or a mask, maybe a demon or something like that coming out of a void or something. I don't really know. It's all squiggles and energy. At the bottom it says Soul Stealer, which is the name of the EP. And on the left, actually, I just can't quite see what it says. I might just see if I can... I don't know what that is on the left. It looks like a code... Oh no! Oh look! I didn't even notice he's done that. Look, have you noticed it says Triple R 2026?
Yeah. You haven't noticed that?
No, I didn't notice he's done that. I think that's really nice of him to do that. Anyway, very dark. This as our listener on YouTube was talking about earlier on. This isn't AI, and this is dark. Dark. Yeah. And the track I've chosen is called Blackened Blood Right. So the artist is called Prince Alucard. That's Prince. New word Alucard, and you can find this on princealucard.bandcamp.com or go over to RetroReverbRecords, and it's at the head of our music page at the moment. It's a 7-track EP with a few surprises in there. So please go out and go and check it out. Go and have a listen. And if you happen to enjoy it and purchase even one of the songs, you can leave a comment as a thumbnail will show. And we always do enjoy that. So our next track of the day is Blackened Blood Right by Prince Alucard.
Yes. DJ inside the house. My name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Tenodi Bonus. Big up yourself. Yes. Massive.
Sorry, I just thought I'd go a bit drum and bass at MC there. Right, just before we talk about the track, don't forget that Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio, has many other shows that you can tune into every week. You can tune into Afternoon Delight by Tony Ingledown. That's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. And if you want to check out the times of each show, go to spectrumonair.com/shows. We've got Real Room Radio with Joe Caldwell. That's Monday, Tuesdays and Sundays. The Bandcamp Hour is today. Repeats on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Let's go down to the end because I know they've got a few new shows. We've got Extra Time with Rosemarie, Sundays, Tuesdays and Fridays. Be More Betsy, Sundays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Energy Maker by Rolandas, Sundays, Thursdays and Friday. That looks good, that's new. Plug-in Baby Radio Show with Emma Scott on Thursday, Sunday and Wednesday midnight. And as I said, we are now on XPTV3 and we're going out on TV as well as radio, people. You heard it here. Yes, that's true. We're now a TV station as well as a radio station, baby. Yeah! Right, okay. Dark, and also, did I mention that it was dark? Yes.
Pitch black.
Pitch black. For me, listen, I'll start with the slight negatives for me. So all the sounds are right. They're eerie, they're dark. That you're thinking vampire, you're thinking Dark Knight, you're thinking horror movie. You know, it's all scary, that kind of stuff. Good drums, good bass line, everything sounds good. My problem with it is it doesn't change pace enough. It's a little bit one-dimensional, just a tad, and it get to 5 minutes, 10 seconds, it gets a little bit boring towards the end. Even changing the octave slightly or changing the tempo maybe. I'm not really sure. Something is not quite happening there that it needs to do to give it that extra layer of darkness on top of the dark. It's black, but it needs that extra layer of pitch black to elevate the track. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, well, to be honest, in all honesty, I have to, how to say, praise the his trueness to retro horror music.
Got the sound right.
Yeah, because also what you complained about, it's quite normal in 80s horror music or 70s or 60s horror music. It's quite monotone and quite one-dimensional. If you listen to all the songs that were horror songs as in this time, these are all quite
this.
quite like this. And yes, I agree with you. It's not 1978 or I don't know. So it needs a bit life in it to be death enough.
Yeah. It does. And you know, you've got to remember that when you're making music, it depends what you're making music for, but if you just want your music, regardless of what genre it is, to be sort of mainstream, even if it's within that genre, then people need to be able to listen to it. And as humans, that we need
again and again. Yeah.
We need a bit of variation. We need something that just keeps us like interested in the track slightly. So a tad repetitive. I'm going.
But it's in niche. It's really
it is. I know what you mean. Listen, anyone who likes dark music, then go and check him out because that is exactly what you want to listen to. And it's human made. But I'm going to give it a 3.75.
I'm going to stay with 4.
Okay. All right, so that was Blackened Blood Right from the album Soul Stealer by Prince a la carte, and a release through RetroReverbRecords, and we strongly suggest you go and check it out. And we do like dark over at Retro Reverb Records. Right, you are listening to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. My name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Tenodi Boris. We are the co-owners of Retro Reverb Records, as we just said. This is episode 108 of the Bandcamp Aware, my friends. Bandcamp Aware. And it is time for a joke. Just let me scroll up. I don't know if I can say this.
What?
I don't know. All right. I just don't know if people will be offended. Right. I bought myself a first aid kit today. I thought I'd treat myself. Silly Billy. It's a silly Billy. Right, okay, let's move on to Just a Soulless Machine by AVO. We've played this guy on the show before, but let's do it again. A different track, but we've played this artist before. When you're good, you're good. Right, here we go.
Good.
What can we see? Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. So it's an anime character. It's something that looks a lot like Ghost in the Shell. For the people who didn't watch Ghost in the Shell, do that. It's a beautiful anime and it's a beautiful story. But to describe the artwork, I would use words 90s anime. It's a girl on the rain, and the girl is a cyborg. Yeah, in the rain. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for the all native English speakers. I apologize for my English. I'm not a native English speaker, and I apologize. So moving on. So she's standing in the rain. She's a cyborg. There is some wires not really connected there, and behind it's a city, and behind the city it's a huge moon, and it says AV0 on the upper left side of the artwork, and below it says Just Soulless Machine. What?
Yeah, the AV0 looks like the surface of the moon.
Yeah, it does. It does.
The moon behind her is pink, and it glows
Pinky.
through her. Yeah, and it glows through her. The pink light of the moon glows through her eyes and her cyborg ear. Right. Okay. That was pretty good. Well done. Let me just zoom in a little bit so I can try to read slightly better. AV0 is an electronic music project with 80s and 90s inspired sounds in a cyberpunk rave context. All this comes from a genuine love for a lot of things, most of which come from VHS and other old devices, because after all, AV0 is a TV, broadcasting visions and random data from the planet Neon Earth, solar system, Milky Way, human year 20XX. The broadcast is always on. This was released in March the 25th, 2026. Anything else to say? No. Artwork by Valerio Fea, F-E-A. Mastering by Marco Mantovani. I know somebody called Marco Mantovani, but he definitely didn't do the mastering for this. He definitely didn't, because he can't do it. Right, to support this, you go to av-0.bandcamp.com. Right, okay, here we go. Just a Soulless Machine.
Yes, we are back in the house. My name is Cybertronics and I'm joined as always by Tanodi Boris. We are the co-owners of RetroReverbRecords. You were just listening to Just a Soulless Machine by AV0 or AVO. Okay, thoughts and feelings, Boris?
Yeah, so it was really what it say it will be. So it's delivered in every aspect of what you read as a description. It is a 80s, 90s driven retro kind of cyberpunk music, and 100% inside of that frame. So nothing really spectacular happened in the song, but everything what was made, it was made nicely and really really in the lane, really well made. All the sound that were in the song were carefully thought. Every note there was carefully thought. There was no accidents inside, nothing that I would particularly put out. It left the song a bit out of character because of that. It was just too carefully made, so to say, safe approach how to make music. I enjoyed it because I like cyberpunk in general, and I could transfer myself into this cyberpunk world and this anime world and everything. It really put me inside, and so my honest opinion, it was a really good song.
Yeah, I actually, for once, don't disagree with anything. Nothing at all. I think you're completely right. I'll just add. I think the main strength of the song was not its like complexity, as you said, but the tiny little sounds and the little extra bits were really cool. There was a good sample at the end. The song finished strongly with a great sample as well, which maybe could have been used a little bit earlier on. But I was teleported into that world like you and enjoyed the song a lot. I thought, yeah, I think you're right. Nothing stand out, nothing like really catchy or hooky, just good all the way through ambience to make you feel like it was exactly what it should be.
Yeah.
Very strong, very strong. And for me, I'm going to give that one a 4.25.
4.25 is a fair.
4.25, sir. So we are in agreement.
Yeah.
We agree. Well, I got to do a shout out to Mr. Eden Future, and actually I might try and squeeze it in. If not, I'll play it next week. And his track Mecha Fighter, because we didn't get to play it because of Easter. It was released over the Easter weekend, but we will feature that on the show at some point soon. I know that it was on the State of Synth this weekend, so big shout goes out to Eden Future. It was Ben Higgins and Eagle Strike who featured on the track with him. Go and check that out, and I'll try and squeeze it into the show later on today. Listen, Boris, my wife threatened to leave me because of all of my disgusting habits. I was so shocked, I nearly choked on my own toenails. I don't chew my toenails. For anyone listening, I don't do that. That is disgusting. I also don't eat bogies. I think that is disgusting too.
Yeah, there is a lot of disgusting stuff that people do in general. What does your wife says about all of these jokes? You took her name inside.
I tell her. I say you're I often
star of the show.
I think, do you know what? Just laughing about your wife is one of the easiest things you can do. It's like, all stand-up comedians, talk about their partners and wives. It's good material,
sure,
man.
yes,
It's good material. It's good material. Right, listen, we are running a little bit short of time, so let's move on. So we've got 3 tracks left. The next one is called Wonderland from Tune Up EP by Binds, Binds, who are from Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? I love it when we get people from parts of the world that we don't often get music from. It's always exciting. Now, this is a bit of an odd choice, actually, but I really like the artwork as well. Very cool piece of artwork. I will describe it. So what I can see, it's quite hard to explain, I guess. It's almost like loads of cubes, like in one of those games where you've got to try and fit them all together. But it's very sort of like, it's almost like an app or something. Anyway, there's different squares. They've all got different things in, and they're different colours. One's like grey with an arrow pointing up. You've got pictures of the band members in some. Some of them are pink. It's got the letters, obviously, I think of... No, hang on. Maybe that's the name of the... It says Pure, doesn't it? No? No, P-U... No, it doesn't. There's just random letters in there. I don't know. It's kind of almost... Some of the letters look like 70s logos or 80s logos from businesses. There's a tape. I don't know. Anyway, it's cool. It's cool. Anything to add?
No. This is impossible to describe.
Yeah, like this symbol.
In my opinion.
It's quite retro. It's quite retro in a weird kind of way. Yeah. It is difficult to describe. Let's see what they've put. They've just described themselves as a band from Jakarta, Indonesia, who play, I think, not played. I think they want to say who play indie electronic, not who played, unless they have, split up since then. Firstly, we arrive at, let's just read it. They probably use translate, so I'm just not quite sure. Firstly, we arrive at Wonderland. It's quiet, empty space, blank and vast, where there is nothing but ourselves. Here in the stillness, the journey we've been through becomes clear. The frustrations, the struggles, the chaos, they all reveal their meaning. Wonderland is a space to breathe, reflect, and understand that every step, no matter how difficult, is part of the process. It's a reminder to open our minds, embrace the experience, and never give up and realize that this moment is enough. I like that. You can support this by going to bindsmusic.bandcamp.com. That's BINDSMUSIC. And we shall play their track. And I just want to make sure it is called Wonderland. I think it's just a single. Yeah, it is just a single. Tags are...
From Tune Up EP.
Yes. Tags are electronic, modern funk, new disco, electronic, synth pop, synthwave 80s, and Jakarta. Here we go.
Fingers dance on cables right along a twisting maze of modular songs. Lights like stars in a cosmic trance, and every signal's chance to dance. Let the waves ripple and collide, a sonic journey we get high. Hearts collide, dreams amplify. In my wonderland way, we'll ever fly.
Yes. Back in the house as always. My name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Tanodi Boris. Episode 108 of the Bandcamp Hour, and you are listening to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. Big shout goes out to everyone listening in on Mixcloud, also over there on YouTube and XPTV3. If you could give this show a like or a heart or a comment or share it with somebody you think might enjoy it, we would greatly appreciate your support. It really does help us and it helps the show get out to more people too. Right, okay. I'm going to let you just completely go with this one. Off you go. Thoughts?
Okay. Okay. So, I think the song has the quality of the anthem. So something that you would sing along with your friends on a journey to somewhere or in the bar or so on and so on. It has that quality that it needs. The beginning was quite weak, I must say. It started with something that sounded a lot like a Twilight Zone. Have you watched Twilight Zone? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it started exactly like that, and first I was, okay, it's a Twilight remake or what, then it started something completely different. So it was probably unintentional match with something else totally unrelated, but still, for me, it was quite, no, it's something else. In general, the way they sang, the way it was played, it was meant to be like a bit comically made. So it's not a serious song. It's a song that would you sing along like something light. It's a light song, so to say, and they quite nailed it. I can't complain here. It's just that the hook on the beginning is quite weak, and it's going to cost them. I'm afraid, because the later as the song goes, it comes much more catchy, and the chorus is good, and the break is good, and the chorus again, and everything, and that like cheap organ sound at the end is amazing. It came really nice inside and everything. I just think they need to come to the hook quite sooner, because they are going to lose many listeners even before they have a chance to show how song really catches.
Yeah, I mean, there's something oddly intriguing and interesting about them, and the aesthetics of the Bandcamp page is really good. The artwork selection is really good. It's almost like 70s. It kind of reminds me of like 70s. The sound of the song, it's a happy song, right? It's like and happy can be a little bit cheesy, like you said, like almost like I don't know, but they've got these like very high vocals. Interesting, like very high male vocals, and these weird little sounds, and I don't know, like sort of weirdly, it's like it could either be bad or weirdly good. It's kind of making me smile. It was a fun little song. I think they've got some character, and they seem quite interesting, and not just like everyone else as well. Like this is quite unique, really, in its own little way.
And it's something that you would sing along just for fun, just because it's funny, and it would stuck and be there forever with you, so through life. And I hope they succeed, because there is a quality to it, I must say.
Yeah, there is a little quality to it. I think you're right. Maybe they do need to polish it up a little bit here and there and work on certain bits. But not bad. I'm going to go
Four. Yes.
Four,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
four.
Yes. It's something between
maybe
370. Yeah. It's between 375 and 4. but let's be optimistic here and give them 4 because it's okay and it's a nice original thing.
Yes, I agree with you. Okay, all right, we'll go 4 to be nice. We're in a good mood, right? Okay, no, not bad. Right, so if you want to support that, you go to Binds, BINDS, music.bandcamp.com, as I already said. So, look, I've got a friend, and he came out to Sicily, and his name is Tony, and he came to see me the other day, and he said something a bit weird to me. He said, listen, whatever you do, don't say my name backwards. And I went, why not?
It's totally backwards.
when you write that joke, you have to write the Y. It's in just
yeah.
All right, okay. A silly joke. Next one is I Give You My Love by Sideco DJ. Let me get the artwork up. Spurs lost, so they're going to get relegated. That's fantastic news. Anyone out there who's interested in football? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Nice piece of artwork. I like this. I'll describe it. So it looks like energy or electricity or whatever, lines of energy, electricity, but they're actually two. You can't see it very well in there, but it's two people kind of holding each other, maybe dancing or about to kiss, and it says Sideco DJ in the bottom in quite nice font, actually. Looks pretty cool. And I Give You My Love, written in a sort of whitey yellow glow, and the background is all black. I actually really like that. I think it's
it's nice.
Yes. Anything else to say?
No, nothing. It's very, very emotional artwork. We don't score the artwork, but definitely so 475.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's I think it's Sideco DJ is spelled SIDEKO and then DJ, all put together as one word. Released earlier on this year in 2026. I Give You My Love by Sideco DJ. Here we go. Dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Let's see what you think.
Okay, it's you and I. Both lights, we run into the night. Don't cool when you're touching my skin, like I'm frozen, shivering. Hear your voice in my head when it spins. Oh, you know it. I'll give you my love.
Yes. We are back in the house, and my name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Tononi Boris, and that was "I Give You My Love" by Sideco DJ. Very dancey, quite mainstream, quite energetic. I think euphoric in feel. Typical sort of dance build-ups and drops, but it kind of like Ibiza chill dance almost. Sunday morning chill dance on the beach, you know, like for the after party kind of thing. Not super high energy, like bum 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 bum. The more sort of calmer sort of dancey stuff. What did you think? I can see that look on your face.
Yeah. So listen. So there is like huge amount of people who are absolutely a fan of peanut butter and Jello sandwich, so to say. And they eat it for the breakfast every morning, and they are healthy, and everything is inside. So there is enough of all ingredients that you need, and blah and blah and blah. But it's just a peanut butter and Jello sandwich. It's really it's okay. It's a house music. So it was a house song, and it was a good song, and I heard it like 1,000 times.
Yeah, okay, I know what you mean. It maybe not the guys. Hold on 1 second.
There is.
All right, 1 second, please.
There's invasion there.
Literally live right now. Thank you. Not the greatest. Right. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Maybe not super. Sorry about that for anyone listening. My kids just burst straight in, and what can you do?
Invasion.
Invasion of the brats. But well produced. If you like that kind of thing, it's absolutely fine. I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay to listen to. But I hear what you're saying. I don't really have
no complaints. So really, no complaints. It's just I heard it too many times.
Okay, so not original enough for you. I'm just going to go 3 for me. 3.
It's 3 is a perfect. So a bit more. So it's not fair. 3.5. I will give it 3.5 because it's well done in terms of mix and master and choice of the sounds and vocal manipulation that he did here and there. It's not fair. There is a lot of knowledge inside of this song, so it wouldn't be fair below 3.5 to give.
Okay, no, I'm still giving it a 3 though.
Okay.
But I hear you. I'm not disagreeing. I hear you. Right now, do you know? The body deodorant Sure.
Again?
Body deodorant. Shh.
But which one?
The company Sure. SURE. They make body deodorants.
No.
That's unfortunate because my next joke was about it.
Yeah, well, why it's not Allspice or Axe? Yeah, I know everybody knows about that.
Sure for men. It's a men deodorant. It's very popular in Europe. Okay, never mind. All right.
Not in this Europe.
These 2 jokes I'm a bit worried about, but I think I might be able to get away with them.
Okay.
Right. A lion would never drive under the influence, but a tiger would.
Well, this is really funny.
Apologies for anyone out there who's offended by that, but it's just a bit of light-hearted jokes. We don't approve of driving under the influence. It's definitely a stupid thing to do. Right, okay. Last one is Ghost in the Bottle by These Girls Are Electric. Or next one is, I think we're going to have time to fit Eden Future in. Eden Future. My son is killing me. He's outside the door going. Right, here we go. Your turn, bodies.
My turn.
Yes.
Okay, so the song.
Okay, this is a hard one to describe.
Yeah, it's like an acrylic painting. It says "Ghost in the Bottle."
Yeah.
So I would assume that the right side of the painting is a bottle, but it's a very strange.
Purple face could be a ghost at the top. It looks like a purple eyes.
Yeah, it's really hard to describe.
It's quite abstract, isn't it?
Yeah, it's abstract, definitely. Yeah.
I like the These Girls Are Electric, the TGAE 3D font thing they've done. I think that looks really cool.
Yeah, it's really original and interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. But apart from that, I can't really describe it because it's green and dark and white and purple and just looks like loads of paint sort of brushed onto it in the loosest term of what it should be. So it's difficult to describe that one. So Ghost in the Bottle is GHOSTINTHEBOTTLE, and the band is These Girls Are Electric. THESE, new word GIRLS, new word ARE, new word ELECTRIC, released in March 2026. Right, here we go. Let's listen to this and see what everyone thinks. Bum, 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 bum. Start.
What you really
Yes. My name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Tonodi Boris. We are the co-owners of RetroReverbRecords, co-producers of the Bandcamp Hour, your favorite producers, your favorite presenters, and your favorite record label owners. And we bring you the Bandcamp Hour. This is episode 108, every Sunday from 4 till 6. Thank you everyone tuning in on Mixcloud, YouTube, and XPTV Free. We love you. Right, okay. So the vocals in that, like these deep male vocals that kind of gave me this almost like rocky country, not country and western because he didn't have, but like rocky country vibe. They reminded me like they could be in a TV series about vampires or something like that. I like the vocals. Even though they were quite slow and methodic, I liked the timbre of his voice. I liked the feel, the sound of the music. It was kind of dark, not overly dark. It really gave me TV series vibes. It really gave, I think it would make a great intro song to some kind of quite cool TV series. So I enjoyed those sides of things. What were your thoughts and feelings?
Yeah, so first of all, I think the song. So to continue what you said already, because I agree with everything you said. Just in addition, I would say that the song needs a real drop. Yeah. Because the dynamic of the energy when the chorus starts is just not enough to lift the song enough. I'm with you. Because. Everything is okay. His voice is really even
interesting. He's got an interesting voice.
Yeah. It's almost like hypnotic. So in a way, and I like his backing vocals as well. It's really interesting. And when he starts with I believe in the game now, and then so long. When this. It is so long. So no, it has to go. It has to have so long. It has. It needs that kind of energy, and then he can drop immediately back to the old energy. It just needs something to wake the listener up, to keep him engaged. But beside of that, I'm really. I had fun listening to this. So
yeah, I know where it would fit. There's a TV series called True Blood, which was on HBO, that had this kind of style of music. It would fit quite well in there. It's kind of got this like Louisiana weird magic vibe thing going on. Anyway, yeah, I totally agree with you. That's the second time today we've agreed without any arguments. It's unusual. Okay. I'm going to go as 375.
I'm going to go a bit lower, 3.5 from me.
3.5. Okay, so we're going to, just for the last track of the day, we're going to go to Eden Future. So I did have another track that I said I was going to play, but it actually hasn't been released yet. So I think maybe if I skip it and wait for it to be released, I'm also potentially stopping myself from getting any trouble for playing it before I should do. So this one is Mecha Fighter, as I said, by Eden Future from Illinois in America, and Ben, not Bill.
Ben.
Ben Higgins, Higgins, and Eagle Strike. And what we can see here in the picture is a robot, a big like Transformers style robot with a gun for an arm, and he's got little versions of him in the background. And he's standing on some kind of planet. They've got the grid lines underneath his feet. Big purple planet or moon or pinky purpley moon behind him. And at the bottom it says Mecha Fighter, MECHA, Fighter, FIGHTER, featuring Strike Eagle and Ben Higgins. And it's all chrome. It was super 80s, super like Transformers, that kind of vibe, isn't it? There we go. think there's a little story. It's about a battle between some robots on a planet or something or other. I think do you know what, I think I don't have enough time to read the story. What I'll do?
Yeah,
is
we are 6 minutes.
I'll play the song, and then if I've got a little bit of time, I'll talk about it afterwards. So we're going to play Eden Future and Mecha Fighter. Dum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Come on, baby, start. Here we go. Yes, that was Eden Future with Strike Eagle and Ben Higgins' Mecha Fighter, available on Retro Reverb Records. Now, we've only got 1 minute left, so just before you go, we'd like to wish you all a happy Sunday. We hope you've enjoyed the show. As always, this is episode 108 of the Bandcamp Hour. I'm Cybertronics. I'm here with Tononi Boris. This show is brought to you by Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio, via their Mixcloud live feature, via Retro Reverb Records on YouTube Live, and by XPTV Free. Please go and check that out. Don't forget to share, like and comment on whatever one you are so that we can help more people like you listen to great music like this. Boris, would you like to finish off? 30 seconds. What did you think about the song? I'm giving it 4. Go.
Yeah, so the song, I really like it. It has a mega retro feeling inside of it, and I love the guitar solo. On the guitar solo is really a joy to listen to. It's really
Yeah. Okay, right, we're about to click off, but anyway, good, well done to Eden Future for that release. We hope you enjoy it. Oh, red alert! I like that, where you got to put